yeah. Hit it harder, yeah. Hit it harder, yeah. Hit it harder, yeah. Going harder, playing smarter, going farther. Hit it harder.
Yo, Jason Eubanks and hihbowling.com. Hashtag hit it harder. Pound that sub button, tickle that bell, visit the website hihbowling.com. Pick up a t-shirt, a dye sub, a hat. I'll probably start throwing my used bowling balls up there that I do the bar reviews that I don't use anymore. I don't know, but check it out. All right, so look, the reason you're here is you want to increase your rev rate. That's what I do. I hit it harder. This channel, HIH Bowling, guess what HIH stands for? Hit it harder. Mind blown. For all the new people here, I don't read off a teleprompter. I don't have a script. These aren't pre-rehearsed. I click play and I talk. Some of the tips and drills we're going to go over today, I've spoken with like elite bowlers, and you'll be surprised how many did not notice this. Reason I decided to make this video is I've seen the highest of pros to the Joe Blows and everybody in between try to make videos on how to increase your rev rate, but I've seen a lot of information left off. So it's going to be a combination of everything that you can put together or even take bits and pieces of to elevate that rev rate. I don't have to be a bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or vibranium level certified USBC coach to teach it, because I do it. If you want, before you watch the video, click on this video or come back to it. I call this the bowler breakdown, and you can actually see me doing what I do over the years. I think the earliest footage is from the 95, so I've been doing it quite a long time. I'll be panning over to some footage on the lanes. Take notes, and if this has helped you at all, share it for me. Let's get this out here. Okay, we're gonna get right into the business. Yeah, grip is your main thing that you want to focus on, but there's another part of that grip that never gets touched on, and that's knowing what each finger does for your rev rate. Now, you don't have to believe me. This is something you can try at home. So right here, I'm throwing the ball with just my middle finger and my thumb. As you can see, yeah, I'm kind of hitting the ball a little bit slower, whatnot. It's getting down the lane. So middle finger in my game is directional only, and is really just a placeholder to help out my middle finger. So right here, I'm throwing the ball with just my ring finger and my thumb only. You can see it actually looks like I'm throwing it a little bit faster, and I'm actually hitting it a little bit more. I'm getting more revolutions. Think about it like this. Why do people go Sergeant Easter? Because they either saw their friends do it, their favorite bowler does it, they don't have a clue why, they have a hurt finger, or because they don't want to hit on the balls so much. So right there, that answer is hidden in plain sight. If you don't want to hit on the ball, then guess what? You're not maximizing your rev rate. So this is me throwing it, throwing it normal. This is my normal approach. You can kind of see the difference, right? That's why when Belmo got hurt, before the Masters, I knew he would be fine, because the middle finger means absolutely nothing, and you can still get away with throwing the ball halfway decent with just your ring finger. So what I've been doing lately is, if you establish that dominant ring finger, get it in there nice and tight, put your middle finger in, then put your thumb in. I don't even care what my middle finger feels like, as long as my ring finger is secured and locked in, you'll hit it every single time. All right, so this one is very simple and short. Targeting. Where you target as far as distance on the lane has everything to do with your rev rate as well. So right here, I'm starting off looking at the foul line. That is where I normally look. I look 1000% there, strikes, spares, whatever, right at the foul line. Okay. The closer you can look, the more you'll grab the ball. The further out you look, the less you'll grab it. So this shot right here is me at the arrows, looking at the arrows. You can see my guy right there, Super Sun right there. So, okay, that ball pushed a little bit further. I used to be able to do it. Now I don't think I can even do that anymore on a consistent basis, and that's look at the arrows. So I just look at the foul line, like I said, 1,000% of the time. And coming up now is where I almost died. Like I'm looking, I hear a lot of people say they look at the scanner as far as distance or look at the shadow. This is me probably looking about 40 feet down lane. And yeah, this stood no chance at all because the further you look, the more you're gonna reach, the less is gonna be on that wrist action. Bye-bye. Okay, so here is another way that you can increase your rev rate, and that is elbow bend on your downswing. Now mine is a little bit more exaggerated. Maybe that's why I get more hand in the ball. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It just happened over time. But if you don't believe me, check this out. Who is that? That's Norm Duke. You know him for his silky smooth swing now, nice down and in. What part of down and in is this? Look how exaggerated that elbow bend is. Look how much he's shortchanging it, but still following through. That was the reason why coaches didn't want you to do that, because they felt like you were just setting the ball short and you wouldn't follow through. But guess what? If you're setting it short, that means you're focusing on the release, which is focusing on your rev rate. So it's a way to do it and still generate rev rate. He still followed through. I still follow through. But that bent elbow just does something to get you just to snap on the ball a whole lot more. Like right here, I'm throwing the ball, trying to keep my elbow straight. It looks a lot smoother, and you are a lot smoother doing that. But there's no way you're gonna generate the same amount of power. Now I'm the same person doing the same thing with completely, totally different results. Okay, so this is where you put up that steak, the mashed potatoes, and that macaroni and cheese together to get your rev rate, and that's your release. The quicker you can get your thumb out of the ball, which you've heard, the more rev rate you can get. So you want your thumb out quick, snap the wrist, bam. Try putting your wrists, or just standing at the line, put your arm at about 6 o'clock and just throw the ball. That way you can feel the ball rolling off your hand and you can get used to it. My pinky is pretty much touching my ring finger. If you tuck your pinky, you'll come around it more and it'll kind of just spin more, but that's all preference, but I prefer that way. So as you go, pay attention to your thumb. My thumb is pointed to the gutter and you just lift up. Keep that firm wrist position and just follow through, lift up. People compare it to a yo-yo, but have you ever yo-yoed from the bottom up? It's always from the top down, the opposite way. So you can either say a reverse yo-yo, or wait, tell that guy to hit it harder first. Either like a reverse yo-yo since you're coming up with the ball, or think of it as like Spider-Man shooting his web out, but with a more firm wrist. So you don't want to flatten it, you just want to get that web sling or whatever you say, that flick, but you're lifting up. Once you're comfortable at the line, but before you try your normal approach, take about 10 steps before you do it and take your normal approach. That will slow you down and you will feel everything that you do when you bowl. I actually play the lanes like this when they're wet and I don't want to change anything. I just do that and the ball has no problem coming back. You'll actually feel yourself hitting the ball. People think two hands, instant rev rate, but check this out. So right here, one thing without the other doesn't equal the best rev rate. So everybody thinks, oh, okay, two hands, instant rev rate. But look, my rev rate is way slower and I really tried to will on it. It's a combination. I'm not able to bend my thumb as much. I'm not able to cup it and release it because it's pretty much two-handed bowling. It's just pretty much assisted palming. So if you try to palm the ball, you can only hold on to the ball for so long before you have to let it go. With your thumb, you can hold on it to a little bit more and really manipulate the ball. You know what I mean? So like I said, try that, put bits and pieces, see what works best for you. And like I said, just practice, practice, practice. So I'm gonna leave you with some lofting, because we talked about that. The key to lofting is really just holding the ball a little bit longer and changing your projection. If you hold your ball for like a quarter second longer, you're going to lift up on it, and the ball just going to naturally carry. So this is from my Ruthless ball video. Music playing is Hit It Harder in the background. Available on all DSPs. Check it out. Thanks for watching.
Playing smarter, going farther. Hit hard, capital one, running off face. I want what's in your wallet. I studied the pattern. It's all strikes when I hit the pocket. When you lose, no IOUs, cash in hand, you pay up front. Take your loss just like a man. Come back and hope you make the cut. I do magic just like David Blaine. I can win on any lane. Close your eyes while I magic. I just threw a perfect game, and this is not Sparta, but I want 300 through a 6-bag of 3 rows ago, a turkey with no stuffing. Yeah, now I want 900. That's 3 perfect games like Glenn Allison. Attach Mr. 900 to my name, and they know I'm throwing strikes from the way the ball was rolling. That's the K-motion tape. I get that from Genesis Bowling. Yeah, trying to be legendary. All this work is necessary. I hate to be the number 2. I don't even like February. I'm someone that you could study, even take a photo, and work as hard as I do. One day you might be the logo. Yeah, hit it harder. Yeah, hit it harder. Yeah, hit it harder. Yeah, hit it harder.